Yo, pause.
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily.
Finally.
Real shit. Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby.
I don't feel bad about that guy. Fuck him.
Maybe I should have given myself a beating.
What kind of beating are we talking about?
Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please.
The cat guy always groaning. He's...
It was like this when I got here.
When did you get here?
I've been calling you for over an hour.
Calm down. I'll take care of this.
I was sleeping. God forbid I take a nap. Do you think I have to play all 14 days?
Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
Yippee. They stole your trash. They
What are
stole
you
your
doing?
Do
panties.
you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
What? What?
Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Nor in
Not that I
money.
suspected otherwise. But it's obvious they weren't looking for money.
Did they take anything?
No. Although... when you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
Why wouldn't I trust her on that though? Like on this thing. Doesn't make any sense, you know? We literally have been through this already. Where is she gonna go? Go in the hospital again and try to shoot him again? Ah,
Bingo.
What is it?
bingo.
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
Can I? Is it a clue? Okay, a new deduction.
No, the footprints don't
Okay.
match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes. It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary. If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
500. He always plays it safe, and that's because he is actually threatening.
It looks like O'Leary has rigged the fight between Stone and Yale.
Thank you.
Is this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought it was to go up. Ah. Oh my god.
Ah, damn. I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet."
The music is gone too, for some reason.
Could be a knife wound. The murder was brutal.
Well, they were well, but why didn't they use the pistol? They grabbed or maybe they didn't grab it in time. Oh my god. I forgot that this building had multiple floors. I thought all of the action was in that one room.
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
You think she is creepy? I would bang her. What? I mean, huh?
Good. Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet. For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
Oh my gosh. Why is it locked from the inside? What the? Close it.
It doesn't look like anyone picked the lock.
Now her grandma is in the other room. She comes out and she gets a heart. She gets a stroke. Just in general. Like, oh my god! I just came over. I was surprising you. The life of Harry Wick, father of baseball.
It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things.
Well, to go with his future new wife, right?
Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
No, they don't. Well, the lizard could be the doctor, but the monkey, I don't think I've ever seen it at all. Like, I haven't seen any, aside from the gorilla, Jake, we haven't seen anyone. Sardines.
Sardines. It's been open for a few hours.
The sardines thief.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
Ah. Wait, what the fuck? The smelly burglar. Property sale agreement.
Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
Why did he just snuck in here and start eating sardines? What the fuck? What kind of criminal minds
looked at her
is?
every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
True. For the world's best dad on Father's Day, Sonia. My dear Mary, I bring you to this rooftop, the place we met. I bring you to this rooftop where our love was born. I bring you to this rooftop where the love I feel for you was born, to give you this ring and...
This is too private.
It was like rewriting it, the different versions. Who the fuck cares? He's dead. Check if there's any clue.
Another empty closet.
And this shirt?
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake. Wow. Could Dunn really afford such luxuries?
Blank Panther.
Or did he only want to impress Mary?
Masculinity starts at work. What? Dude, I want one of those mirrors so bad. Oh, you can't see it. Wait, I'm in front of it. One of those mirrors so bad. The ones that are like attached. That's dope. I want it.
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
Frank Papaglia, under
One
your
of the
skin.
very few teen idols who only got better with age. What's this doing here? No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her Uncle Tim.
It brings back... I don't know. It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
No, I get that.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the army.
See it in the sky.
We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Hey,
It's
isn't
the
that
doctor.
Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed, our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
Now I'm more interested in this one's first.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
No, because I wouldn't have asked you about him otherwise if I'd known about him.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
Wow, that actually gotta suck ass.
What happened to all of them?
Zhukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer. And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do. What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
Mitchell is the reptile, right?
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best. What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency. But then, something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say. Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
No. No, you can't. Haha, what we do now?
Yes?
Sonia?
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
Where is she?
Who's calling you? You gonna jump?
You know, it's dangerous.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What? I live with that constant thought.
Then we're both in the same boat. The first time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You hate yourself for having hated him.
Yes, but that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away, to avoid being like him. to avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
The more you hate, the worse you feel.
You think I don't know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
Hate me. A good detective would have found the killer by now.
That's nonsense. You've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities. You're as smart as you are kind.
That's what my father used to say. Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the latter. But I'm a detective.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes. The thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help.
Childhood, maybe.
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing.
Now I'm gonna
you were
kill
dead
myself.
serious about me hating you.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
Yes. I guess I owe it to my father in spite of it all.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic Five.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
Yeah, I figured.
He and my father loved
said
each other
it.
like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Thorpe saved your father?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane.
Good old days.
Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now,
You still have your uncle.
yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere. Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star.
Living in
That was a long time ago.
Your dad had great taste in music.
So, better taste than I had as a child?
Well, now you've put me on the spot.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory. It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates. So my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina, and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
Which is also the same tree that I think the mother we said draw. She made like a painting that we saw.
Did the abacus inspire you to dabble in finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
Mm-hmm.
A gift from your Uncle Tim?
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either. People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go. Anyway. Thanks for the company.
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
I think it's gonna actually solve the case, but I'm not sure. So, the tree and the tree. I don't know what that does, but...
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
Dude, you again?
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
What the fuck? I'm clicking. I was clicking. I even
Personally, I prefer to save my breath for the final roar.
Oh my god, I heard his neck break.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
What the fuck? Ugh.
It's not the lack of credibility in the screenplay that bothers me. Plus, it's actually pretty handy. When a crook talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie.
Help him.
And if he doesn't even say, "Help me, please,"
Ugh. Don't stop. He's trying to bring me down with him. Fucking jerk. Yeah.
What did they say?
nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives.
Damn. What's the count?
Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red. He hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
Cunning?
Cunning. It fits. I hope it doesn't throw anything off.
It's actually so scary, the mouth. Look. It's like a normal mouth, but it's so far away from the face. That's so scary. That's terrifying. Do you smell of sardines? Yeah, he does actually. Okay, so it was him. Okay. Yeah, we just confirmed that. Yes. Game? Okay, let me... Okay. Let me just look around then. Wears relatively small... Oh, was it this guy the whole time? Well, we knew that. It's him that
Yep,
killed the
looks
lady.
like you were right with Cunning. What are you
Thanks.
looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
He'll live.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits. Theft, assault, extortion, minor things of the sort.
Any partners?
Always works alone. He's never ratted out his employers, provided they exist. Did you find anything? Is this our man? Do you have proof?
Yes.
Looks like we know who tore his pants following Clarice Freeman up to the rooftop.
And you also has a knife. Good. Yeah, true. And he's also a dumbass, which explains why he went over Don's house and started like
His pants
eating
have a
from his
tear in them.
fridge.
I found a piece of that same fabric at the gym, on the stairs that lead to the rooftop where we found the second body.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
Dang it.
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
I saw footprints from those very same shoes next to both the gym murders.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
Dude, like I'm giving you everything. These are already 3 things.
One of the thugs that attacked me the other night had a snout just like his.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
None of which are conclusive.
He tried to throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He's our man.
No, he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet. Someone is pulling his strings.
O'Leary.
Could it be Yale?
No, he's innocent.
No, I'm still certain. He's innocent. By the way, was he discharged? His room is empty.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times as long. Anyway,
Like this guy?
he better be fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
Not saying anything. I'm not incriminating myself.
Yep. Someone's really
Yeah.
invested in that fight taking place. Quick, what do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
Good cop.
I'm the good guy. Good thing someone took out the trash.
Someone took out the trash, for fuck's sake.
No wonder you were saved by garbage, you piece of trash. But you're gonna wish it hadn't.
Go to hell, you dog.
Wow.
Don't pay any attention to
I gotta
flat
be
feet,
the
Mr.
good guy. I
Lee.
gotta remember.
Yeah,
Good
you're
cop.
in a tight spot. But there's always a way out. We have proof that you killed Joe Dunn and Clarice Freeman. I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing.
Are you acquainted with our usual witness program? For a modest sum, they'll say they saw your sorry snout when and where we tell them to.
Cut the crap, Smirnov. You know we've got conclusive evidence. However, we can offer you a deal if you tell us who hired you.
What can you offer me?
We could significantly reduce your sentence. I could testify that you helped me on the rooftop.
That's a start, but it's not good enough. I want in on the witness protection program. New city, new job, new identity, and a clean police record. That's the only way I'll talk. Meanwhile, I want police protection 24/7. I'm afraid that...
Whoa!
Watch out!
Can I retry? Fuck! There's actually another guy streaming this game. Oh my gosh, where are they? Did they also just kill Smirkov by mistake? I didn't fucking know. I didn't fucking know.
Whoa!
Watch out!
He still got shot though. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. I'm built different. I'm a cat.
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's. Unfortunately, the police found nothing on the nearby rooftops.
Wow, immediately.
Our best shot at finding the killer was gone, so I went back to my previous lead.
Stop fucking smoking! Stop it!